Hey guys, Chris King here. Thanks for joining me. And today we're going to look at how to plan a kid's soccer training session in 6 easy steps. Now, this is overlooked sometimes. People think they have to reinvent the wheel, they have to come up with new drills, they have to do different training sessions every couple of weeks. Okay, but I'm here to tell you that you don't. All right. With my template here, you'll be able to use this throughout the whole season, throughout your whole coaching career. All right. This is for players looking at ages 5 to 10 here. So if you're a grassroots soccer coach, 5 to 10 year olds, if you're a parent, a volunteer, first year coach or anything, and you want to know how to set up a planning session, this I'm here to tell you that it's easy, and I'll give you the template on how to do it. All right, so let's jump straight into it. Okay, we'll have a look at it. Now, this is from my book, Coaching Kids Soccer Volume 1 by Chris King, and it's available for paperback and ebook. I'll just shrink myself down here. All right, let's get the focus off me. And this is the training session layout template, whatever you want to call it over here. And it's in this book, but you can write it out yourself on a piece of paper. It's easy. All right. So the focus of the session, that's what we want to put up here. And then we've got small-sided game, fun soccer game, small-sided game again, a fun soccer game, and a small-sided game. So as you will see here, and as I'll explain to you, there's only two different things that you need here. Small-sided game is 1, 3, and 5, and then you just need a fun soccer game for parts 2 and 4. So it's easy. Okay, let's get on with it. Step 0. So this is the focus of the session. What is the focus of the session? For the purpose of this illustration, we've used dribbling. Okay, so let's say that the kids want to be learning dribbling. Now, I've got down the bottom here the 4 key fundamentals that kids should be learning at an early age. Like I said, this is 5 to 10 year olds, but it might be 3 year olds, or they might be 10-year-olds that haven't played the game before. So you really want to focus on these 4 things that the game of football, the game of soccer is based on. So passing, dribbling, shooting, and 1v1. You'll notice that those things make up most of a game. All right. And then there's tackling and crossing and other skills and things like that. But these 4 main things, okay, what you'll come across in a football game. All right, so like I said, we're going to focus on dribbling for this video. So step 1, play a small-sided game. Now, this is when the kids first arrive. You want to get them into the game. They've got lots of energy. All right, they're buzzing. They come to the training session to play soccer. So I've got down the bottom there, why make them wait? All right. They get there. They're like you said, you want to wear them out a bit. You give them what they want to start with, and they'll have some they'll be having fun right from the start. And you want to keep it 2v2, 3v3, up to 5v5. Once it gets up to 6v6, players aren't getting many touches. So at this age, you want to keep the games as small as you can. So if you can set up a couple of the same areas around so that you can split them. You know, if you've got 12 players, I just have 2 games of 3v3. Pretty simple there. All right. So that's the first thing for every training session for kids. That's what I do. Small-sided game, bang. All right. So that's, you don't even have to think. Just have it set up. They get into it. Step 2. All right. Play a fun soccer game that focuses on the topic that you chose. So you chose dribbling. So there is a kids soccer game called Gates, and that's what I would use for the first fun soccer game of my training session. I won't go into detail because I really want to try and focus on just the layout of a training session, but I don't want to give you too much explanation on games and things like that. But Gates is where you set up 2 cones all around the area. There's sets of 2 cones, and the kids simply dribble through the gates. Right, so they're practicing their dribbling skills. And you can make the gates wider for less experienced players and tighter and smaller for more experienced players. So that's what gates is, just to give you an idea. Excuse me for a sec. All right, that's better. Let's get on to step 3. All right, once again, like I said at the start, play a small-sided game, but now we want to emphasize the focus of the session. So we want to emphasize dribbling. And you can do that through a few different ways. And that is by rewarding the players, okay, out on the ground. So if dribbling is a focus, award a point to a player if they dribble. Pretty simple. Okay, like I said, it's not rocket surgery. Let's keep things simple with kids. So if Mary does a great run, great dribbling run, passes the ball off, say to her straight away, great dribbling there, Mary, and then that'll stick in her head. So it's just reinforcing and what you want to emphasize for that training session. Okay. And another thing is to award double points. So if a player on the side dribbles and then they pass and they score a goal for that team, because there was dribbling involved in the build up to that, that team gets 2 points. Right. So you can do that with passing. If players make 5 passes and then score a goal, you get 2 points. 1v1, if a player takes a player on and gets past them, and then they score a goal, it's double points. So you get the gist there. So you can just reward them. And I've got down there, or just give them a high five. If the ball goes up the other end, go out on the field and just give them a quick high five and say, great job, Mary. I loved how you dribble there. You used both feet as well. Fantastic. Keep it up. All right. So that's step 3. Now, step 4, play another fun soccer game that focuses on the topic that you chose. So we chose dribbling for this session. Excuse me. And I'm going to play a game called Stuck in the Mud. Now, that's one from the schoolyard. And once again, look it up if you don't know all the details. It's on my website or it's in my book as well if you want to get it. But just Google Stuck in the Mud Soccer. And I've chosen it here in the second part of the session because there's a bit more pressure on the players. In this game, you've got players dribbling around with the balls, and you've also got 1 or 2 players that are trying to tag them. Once they get tagged, they have to stop. They're stuck in the mud. Okay, so they have to do 5 toe taps and start again, or have to spread the legs, and the player has to pass a ball through their legs. You can play it a whole different lot of ways. Okay, but this is a bit more advanced. Gates, players were just dribbling around by themselves. They didn't have much pressure. Now, in this one, for example, you've got players trying to chase them and tag them. So that's how I like to set up my session. The first fun game is a bit easier. The second one is a bit more advanced. All right. Now, so that's it. So far, I've had a game, so a small-sided game. As soon as the players start the session, excuse me. Number 2, part 2, is play a fun soccer game. So that was Gates. 3, and then you play a small-sided game again, and the focus. Excuse me, I'm gonna have to pause here. Sorry, I've been filming a couple of videos in a row and it's catching up with me. All right. Part 3 was the game again, but you emphasize the skill that you're working on. So if someone does dribbles really well, give them a high five or double points or a point for doing that dribble. All right. Now let's jump on to step 5 before I lose my voice. Play a small-sided game, focus on fun. So this is the end of the training session. Small-sided game, and all you have to do here is let them play and let them have fun. The key here is they will want to come back next time. And as a grassroots football coach, if you can get the players wanting to come back next week, you've done your job. Give yourself a pat on the back, because that's all you want at this age. You just want them enjoying themselves, enjoying you as a coach, enjoying the other players, running around, having fun. All right, so keep it simple, encourage fun. If you're having fun, they'll have fun as well. All right, so let's go back to the sorry about that, guys. All right, I told you it was easy. Okay, so thanks for watching. Soccer coaching books are available on Amazon. Just search for Chris King. I've also got a kids coaching course on udemy.com. And once again, just search for Chris King. All right. So Coaching Kids Soccer Volume 1 and Volume 1, 2, and 3 is a package. That's probably my most popular book there. So yeah, I'd encourage you to pick that one up. And I've also got books for those of you that coach youth soccer and adult coach and adult players. These books, training sessions for soccer coaches. Sorry, guys. And soccer runners. All right, let's call it there. All right. Thanks for watching. And yeah, good on you for coaching at the grassroots level. That's what it's all about, having fun. So see ya. Bye for now. No, no. How do I stop it? End.